I'm very fortunate to visit Katia Sokolova today. She's a cellist in South Africa, but she has quite an interesting history. Katia, you come from Bulgaria.
Yes, that's right. I came 30 years ago in South Africa, but I started when I was 13 playing cello and in a special school, music school. It's different than South Africa. It's a very specialized school. And after I carried on my education at Sofia Conservatory, after I finished, I worked for 3 years at one of the orchestras in Bulgaria, and I was fortunate enough to lead the cello group. And almost immediately after that, I received a contract to come and work at State Theatre Orchestra at the time.
In South Africa?
In South Africa,
yes.
State Theatre. But I went for audition to Germany, so I was auditioned in Germany, and months later I received the contract to come and work in South Africa.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And the very unfortunate or fortunate was that when I arrived at the airport, I just arrived to one very exotic country, and everybody thought that the streets will be full of diamonds or lions, or it's South Africa. That was no, this is on a joyful side. But when I arrived here, and I was with my cello, luckily, with me, and I was waiting for my luggage, and everybody took their luggage, and nothing came out, and at the end, actually, I arrived in this country I started my life actually with zero information about who am I. The luggage disappeared, yes, and so I started from very beginning my luggage in my life in South Africa.
And you couldn't even speak English
Not
at the
all.
time.
Not because I speak good now. It's not much different now, but anyway.
Quite an adventure coming to dark Africa.
It was. But yes, and I started, luckily I had a contract, so I started at State Theatre. And it was absolutely a fantastic experience for me. And later on, I've met my husband, also Bulgarian, here in South Africa, 6 years later, and we got married, we have 2 kids. And after they've closed the orchestra down, little by little I started teaching, and actually I discovered that this is my passion. Absolutely passion. I'm loving the way how when I see this light in the kids' eyes, that just makes my day.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, Katia, how do you experience music in South Africa in comparison with music in Bulgaria? What's your experience? You've experienced both worlds.
The orchestra, when I arrived quite a few years back, it was in a very, very high level. I really learned a lot when I was playing in the orchestra. I'm very lucky to be in one of the very, very good best schools in Pretoria, teaching at boys' high and girls' high as well. The level is extremely high, very, very good. Obviously, it's not a specialized school, and I am always in awe how these kids are managing sport, how they're managing music, and quite a lot of hours to practice and to perform. Sometimes not only one instrument, 2, 3 instruments, and it amazes me all the time. Yeah, no, for me it was absolutely blessing to have a different life in South Africa.
Katia made us some very special Bulgarian tea. Where did you get that from?
That comes, it's really very special because it comes from the village where my father grew up, and almost every summer I was traveling with my kids to visit my parents, and I picked it up myself. Still, it's fine. Oh. And yeah, there's so many herbs there. There's so many aromas when you walk in the forest. it is it's special. It's really beautiful.
Katia, it was wonderful being here with you today. Thank you for sharing your music experiences, and all the best for your career.
Thank you so much, Santisha, and to all the participants in the online music show. Just enjoy what you're doing. Do your best and move everybody around. Move with music. Music, it's the best language, as we all know. All of the very best. Dober čas.